Guys, welcome back to this channel. I'm just shaking myself because the topic I'm about to speak about, hata mimi mwenyewe inaniogopesha, but it's a very normal topic, but I've never spoken it live on camera, but I always speak it face to face and I'm very confident about it. But live on camera, yeah, it's daring out here. You can see it at the back here, but let's talk about it. Yeah, so today we are talking about something very personal, but before we talk about it, have you subscribed? Have you pressed on the subscription button? Because if you have not and you're on this video, please do just subscribe so that we can take this channel to 1,000 subscribers in 2023. Yeah, so today we are talking about periods, menstruation, PMS, however you call it. Yeah, so today we are talking about monthly periods. That is the shedding of blood. Usifikire ni monthly period zingine, no. It's the menstruation, it's the period, it's the PMSing. Yeah, so today we are talking about periods. And this is a topic like I feel, do I have to talk about it on this YouTube channel? But I'm a woman. I experience it every month. Why am I feeling ish about talking? Why am I feeling ish talking about it? But we're talking about it. So today this is a start of this. I'm just easing into the hard topics. Something about me. I talk about career topics very strongly, about how to self-grow yourself, but on these sensitive topics about relationships, about periods, about sex, about that is pushing me out of my comfort zone. And today we are pushing Terry out of her comfort zone. Yeah, so today we are talking about just a talk on periods. Yes, so I bet now schools have really embraced talking about periods, and girls start their periods from the age of 9 years, especially now with the, what do we call it, with the GMOs and everything. People are starting their periods really early. But I think this is an experience that no one can talk to you enough about it unless you experience it yourself. Yes, you will have all the information. You'll be given the pads in school, the sanitary towels. You'll be given the menstruation cups and everything. But for you to fully understand it is for you to experience it at a personal level. So for me, I started off when I was in primary school. That is, I don't vividly remember, but I remember it's from around class 7 or 8, somewhere there. Yeah, so it was not a surprise because most people had started. So haikuwa ati, oh my god, I've started my periods, because most people have started, most girls. Not for you to think that even boys had started. Yeah, so most girls had started in our school. Yeah, but along the way up to now, I'm not really comfortable for people to know that I'm in my periods. I don't know why, unless maybe someone is like, na yo pimple liko hapa ni ya nini. I'm not really comfortable, so it's something that I'm trying to ease into, and this is part of easing into doing this video. Yeah, so today I just want to do a general view of periods FAQs and everything. So I'll start with the how you feel in your body. When you start your periods, this is your body that is reacting. First of all, it's something totally normal. It's something totally normal to experience your periods, because even if ufanye nini, you cannot stop them. They are here. And that is a natural way of your body. That is a natural way of the body of telling you you're not pregnant, or of showing you are normal. So it's totally normal to have them. Yes. So Terry and others, stop feeling ish about it, because it's totally normal. Well, it's totally normal to have your periods, and there is nothing you can do about it, because they have to come. Yes, they have to come. Yeah, so that is the first thing. It's totally normal to have your periods, and it's totally normal for your body not to be normal, because your body is experiencing blood shedding. So maybe you're feeling cramps, maybe you're feeling moody, maybe you're feeling like you want to eat a whole kg of ice cream. Just allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling in that period, because this is not something you cannot control. I know those who have been raised in the African culture, unaambiwa periods sio ugonjwa, amka ufanye kazi. Yeah, I know we have all experienced that. Periods si ugonjwa, amka ufanye kazi, or someone belittling how you're feeling because you're on your periods. Let no one belittle how you're feeling, because that is your body, and my body is totally different from Jane, is totally different from Anastasia. That is just me. So even if you're feeling the cramps, you just want to sleep the whole day, and you're in a position to just give yourself what you want at that particular moment. You want to eat some ice cream, please just go buy some ice cream and eat, because that is just your body reacting to the periods, and there is nothing you can do. And it's better when you have someone around you who understands you, who helps in taking care of yourself. So allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. Yeah, so when you're in your period, there's some products you use. Yeah, this is like I'm teaching people, but it's totally okay. This is how I'm easing into it. You use your periods. I think we are all introduced to sanitary towels when you're starting off your periods. That is this. This is always sanitary towel. Yeah, so I think we are all introduced to this. This is the first time you start your periods. You're not given tampons, you're not given the menstrual cup, you're not given the reusable pads, you're just given this, because this is the readily available in the market. This is what we have in the market. So for these ones, this is an always sanitary towel. Yeah, and I think they go for 100 Kenya shillings. And we have other brands like Senegal, we have Cortex, we have Flora, we have Nia, we have Active. There are so many brands. And something to know about the brands, there is a brand that can work for you and can totally not work for someone else. Like mimi natumia always, and it works for me. I'm not getting the rashes huku kwa mapaja, especially if you are thick and you're doing pads. Can we just for a moment appreciate that? Because it's not easy, especially with the heat that is currently in this generation, not in this generation, in the first months. Doing pads with the heat is not easy, but you don't have a choice. And shout out to all women who show up to work and you're still on your periods, and the boss or the supervisor doesn't want to know, and you're still handling the stuff you have to handle. Shout out to you, you're doing very well. Yeah, so I think we're all introduced to this when you're starting off your periods. This is a sanitary towel, and on the sanitary towels, I will tell you guys how to do a sanitary towel. Yes. So for this one, it's normally have this thing here. You have to like open it. Yeah, so you open it like this. Yeah, like that. Then you do it like this, so it's sticky. Yeah, so you have your pants. This is do we call them the grandma pants? These are the grandma pants. Yeah, let me show you the panty. See, the panty is like this. Yeah, so we just want to do it here. So you do it on the inner side of here. So you stick it here. Then we have the wings. You do this part, let it focus. Yeah, you remove the sticker. Then this one you fold it down. Yeah, and this one you fold it down. Yeah, so after that, now you take it back to normal, and you have your have not done it really well, but this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Then now you put on your pant. So I think this is the basic. This is what everyone should know. Every girl, when you're getting to 9-10 years, I know, for me, I talk to the strangers, but I have nieces and they're turning 10 and I've not told them. I think I need to step up on that, but that is the basic of how you should do a sanitary towel on your pants. Yes, Now for you, now when you put it on, when the blood is coming out of your vagina, it lands on the pad. And this pad works like, can we say, how can we put it? Like a pampers. Yeah, this is for basics, like a pampers. So when it gets here, it gets soaked in, and you have to change your pad for like from 3 to 5 hours. Yeah, it depends with your flow. We have people who have heavy flow, and hugs to you guys who have heavy flow. We have guys who have the average flow, and we have people who have the minimal flow, like flow ni kidogo to, like me. For me, I don't soak things so much, and I'm thankful for that. For me, I don't experience the cramps so much, and I'm thankful for that. Yes, so that is the first thing you should know about your sanitary towels. Just make sure you have sanitary towels at your wherever you are when you're experiencing your periods, and make sure you change your sanitary towels to avoid the odor. You know, we don't want all to come here, and we want, let's all agree, periods, it doesn't smell like roses. It has that sense, that specific smell to itself. Kuna mtu aliniambia inanukanga chuma. And we go through all that, imagine, inanukanga chuma. But yeah, you need to keep changing, though at least you don't have a smell that is following you around ukitembea. So just make sure you change your pad. Make sure you have these specific pants. Easy zenye mnaita gran. Let me undo this pad so that you guys can see the panty itself. This specific panty, this specific panties, this is called a grandma pants, because the other pants like thongs, like lacy panty, they don't work well. They elevate your probability of messing, and you don't want to stand up and someone is tapping you at the back. Terry, kachini, umemes. We don't want that. So make sure you have start panties. For me, I have several of these. I have like 5. These ones are those days when you just want, you just, it's normally a lot, but those days when you're experiencing the periods, you can use this, and preferably have cotton panties. Yes, so please make sure you have your cotton panties and your sanitary towels. If you're on the sanitary towels, we have other people who are using tampons. Tampons, they normally look like compressed cotton wool. I don't have a tampon with me, but when you insert it inside the vagina and it soaks in the blood, then it has like a string. You pull it and it comes out. Yeah, I'll insert a photo of a tampon in this video so that you can see it. So you normally insert it. Make sure you insert it deep. I once tried to insert it. I didn't insert it well. So when I was sitting down, I could feel it inside inside my body, and it was not a good experience. I think I didn't last with it 2 hours, and I was like, I'm out. Yeah, so I've never tried the tampon again. But if you're on the tampon, most girls who are on the tampons, even my friends, they tell me once you get into the tampons, you will never get back to pampers. Now the pampers is the sanitary towels, but until then, we are team pampers. We are strong and we are team pampers. Yeah. So apart from that, there is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is a menstrual cup. Yes, I hope it has focused. This is a menstrual cup. This has been in this house for years, and for me, I've not gotten the grip of how it works. Yes, for this one, I've not gotten the grip of how it works, but I can show you guys what I've learned. So far, I've learned that you're supposed to, if you're inserting, so you can see inside. Okay, hii imekuwa huku for long, so I've not used it. No matter, you can see it's written, imepata biro pen, ink, and whatever. So for this one, you're supposed to hold it like this way. This is the U hold, the U shape. So when you folding it like this, then you insert it in the vagina. When it gets in the vagina, it will pop open, then the blood gets in. for people who are using it, they normally say they change it after 12 hours, so it's just once. Ukienda nayo job, unashinda nayo, unakuja jioni, unatoa, you empty, and you rinse the menstrual cup, and then you take it back. So that is one way of inserting it. We have another way, and this is the one I tried before I quit. This is how you're supposed to insert it. Is it focused? Yeah, so when you hold it like this, you insert it, then you push it in. When it gets in, it pops open, and we have this part where you're supposed to pull it out, and you empty, you clean. I think for me, the menstrual cup, the greatest issue has been inserting. When I had it, when it was new, I tried, and when I had it for the first days and it didn't work, I was not able to insert it. Reason being, I'm in my periods, I'm not feeling that comfortable. Then you're telling me I have this thing, I have to insert it inside my vagina. It didn't work for me. So if you've tried this experience, please write to me in the comment section. How was it? How is there anything that I've not mentioned, or maybe a hack you have that makes it work well? But for me currently, I was not able to use it, but I think it's getting a lot of influence out there. If you're in a position to try it, you can try it. I think we have generic ones which are going for around 500 shillings from Jumia. We also have is it called Bigal KE? This is not a sponsored video, I'm just mentioning because I've seen they offer the menstrual cups. A Bigal KE, you can get it. We have, I think, a small size, a standard, and a big size. So you can check out I don't have much to say about the menstrual cup because personally I've not used it, and so that is it for the menstrual cup. But I think it's a very good product, especially when you're not in a position to buy pads every time. It's very good and it's reusable. You can use it for up to 5 years. So if it goes maybe for, I think Bigal KE, they sell it around 3,000 to 5,000. If you go for it for 5,000 and you're using it for 5 years, I think it can work well. Yeah, so if you're willing to try the menstrual cup, please try and come back to this channel and give us the results you got. I think the other thing I love about the other product I love when I'm in my period is the panty liners. Okay, they come in handy so much for me because maybe after 2 days the heavy flow is gone, and now we have like spotting. Spotting is that time when you're having just drops of blood coming out of your vagina, and you don't really want to put on a pad because a pad is too heavy. You just want something lighter, something that feels like close to normal. And for the panty liners, they work like that and they are close to a normal thing. So if you have not tried the Cortex panty liners, they work really well. For the pads, I use the Always. For this one, I use Cortex, but I also where am I from? But I also use the Sunny Girl. Sometimes I use them and they're good for me. So you can tell us a brand that is working for you for the sanitary towels. And if you've tried the tampons, you can give your experience in the comment section. And yes, for people who are using the menstrual cup, you can give us leads, and also you can give us how the experience has been. And I just want to give a shout out to every woman out there. Experiencing this thing is not easy, because for the first time I did a pad, when I did a sanitary towel for the first time when I was in my periods, that is when I was young, I always felt like everyone is seeing that I have a pad on. Like I was looking at people like, unajua niko na pad, si ndio? But as you go by, it gets close to normal. There are days even I forget when I'm in my period, and I'm like, oh, I need to go and change. Yeah, so it gets easier with time. But I think there are some things I'll mention. They didn't tell us about menstruation. First things first, you will have clots. Okay, the first time to see clots for me, it scared me. Like, how do I put this without grossing you guys out? Like, you just seated, you go to the toilet and you had a sanitary towel, then all of a sudden you see blood clots, and you're like, what is happening in my body? Is everything okay in there? So blood clots are normal. It's just the blood that has clotted, and blood clots when it comes in contact with the air. So if you're having a sanitary towels, you've been seated for long and in a clot too, but we also have iso blood zimeshikana which come out of the during your periods, and it's okay. And can we also talk about how you have to sleep in a certain position when you're in your periods? Like, kama unalala hivi umeshikanisha miguu, you don't go spreading like a starfish, and you will have to wash your bed sheets every day if you're just there out spreading like a starfish. So sleeping is difficult during those days because you have to sleep umelala, but you are conscious of how you're sleeping because you don't want to mess things. Also the bathroom visits, yeah, it's only that it can gross you out, and it's okay to be grossed by your own periods, but it's okay. Ukienda kwa bathroom when you just go to pee and blood is all over, it's splashing on the toilet seat and you have to clean. It's a lot. The periods is a lot. And I think on this topic I look for some girls to come and share their experiences with you guys, because for me, I feel like this is a topic that we don't talk enough about. Forget about the giving the girls pads. We know there are those girls who are lacking and they're not able to get the menstrual product, but can we just talk about how sometimes it's a struggle to go through your periods? You're in a very bad mood because you're on your periods. Then you have to work the whole day. You have to tolerate customers. You have to tolerate clients. You have to tolerate people. And it's not because you're just maybe being a bitch. It's because your periods is out here and it's just making you feel some type of way. Yeah, so I think we're strong people. And don't get the fear of asking for help when you're in your periods. And I feel like I've really tried to talk about periods. This is out of my comfort zone. So guys, you can add some things they didn't tell us about periods, like the clothes, the sleeping positions, the way maybe your bathroom visits are normally hectic, the way you have maybe mood swings. And there is someone there is a lady I saw write somewhere like, when you're a woman, you will never be normal, because when you're off your periods, you're so psyched, kidogo, you're on your ovulation, your hormones are everywhere. Then after your ovulation, now you go to the pain part where you have cramps the whole day. When will we be normal? And for the guys who are watching my videos, periods does not come like a salary. Periods haikuji ati mwisho wa mwezi. Period inakujanga from 21 to 40 days. So when you start your period, that is your day one of your period. When you start your period, that is your day one of your period. So you have to count maybe 21 days to 40 days. So we have different cycles for different people. We have those people who have 21 days. We have people who have 28 days. We have people who go to up to 35 days. But after now the 35 days, you start all over again from number one, and the number one is the day that your period starts. So I feel like there is so much to talk about periods. I might not be able to exhaust it in this one video, but shout out to me for being strong and talking about it. And in other videos we will keep talking about it, and when we talk about it again, it will be specific on specific things. Maybe this day we talk about products, the other day we talk about what you wish you knew about your periods, the other day we talk about how to manage yourself. So it will be a lot of talking about periods, because you're proud to be women. We are proud to be women. No matter what life brings our way, we are acing it. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and there will be more to come about periods and the other topic about sex. It will come one day, but until then, keep subscribing, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And thank you so much for the support. Until next time, adios.